This session, we are going to learn how to build the tasks, how to uh, create the subtasks, and how to give the durations, and what is a milestone, and how to create the summary task and project summary task, and how to create the dependencies and how to link the tasks. So this is the main important topic of this Microsoft project. So this we are going to do it and try to understand in a better way. And you need a lot of practice in doing all these topics. So task, what is a task, subtask, duration, milestone, summary task, and all these things you are going to learn now. So now let us shift to um, the MS project. So this is the sheet what we have created in the earlier exercises with the name GPT-1. So now we'll see how to prepare a project with the tasks. So now what you have to do is you have to type all the tasks. Okay, first you have to type all the tasks, and later we will create subtasks. So you try to understand this part. So what I'm going to do here is first I'm going to start um, typing the tasks, project initiation. So in that I will type start of the project. So as you type in Excel, in a similar way you have to type it. Earthwork excavation, and I will try to write only a few things here so that you will be able to understand this one. So under this RCC work, after the earthwork excavation, so we have to carry out the foundation concrete. So later we have to do the columns and beams. And then we have to do the brickwork. So brickwork also we have to do it in three parts. So first is masonry uh, up to plinth level. Then masonry up to then masonry up to roof level. So later we have to do the plastering work. So and after, or you can do the RCC roof. In this you have to go for the RCC roof. Take it as RCC roof, and then you need curing. Or just mention here, and then you can go for the cement plastering. So in the cement plastering, you will be having interior uh, plastering and exterior plastering. So like this, you can list all the tasks. So one thing you have to understand here, task means it is the action required. So action required. So task means it is the action. So action required to finish or to complete the one work. Okay, so It is a work package actually. So that's why we call it as a work breakdown structure. This is what we call it as a work breakdown structure. So, so here it involves the tasks. One may be a smaller task or a bigger task. So we involve all the tasks. Task means it is the action oriented. So it is an effort. So earthwork excavation means it is the action. So you have to remember like that. So in this task, all the tasks you see, so these are all the actions required. So whatever you take, this is a action. That means some effort you have to keep it. So you have to remember the word task. So MS project does not use the term activity. So it does not use the term activity. So it uses the term action. Action means task. Okay, so that you have to remember. So we don't use the word activity as you have used in your theory part of CPM and PERT. Here we don't use the word activity. So we use the word task. Okay, so these are all the tasks. So this is the way how you have to enter the task. So here you see the first task, project initiation. That means the start of the project, this one. So under this one, you have the two subtasks. Okay, so two subtasks, start of the project and earthwork excavation. So once you have created the all the tasks, so once you have typed all the tasks, so what you have to do is now you have to create the subtask and main task. So for, under this project initiation, start of the project and earthwork excavation, these two are the subtasks. So how to create a subtask? So you have to select the subtasks like this as you have selected in the Microsoft Excel. And in the task menu, under the task menu, you have a scheduled panel. In the scheduled panel, you have this, indents indent task. So that means this task becomes a subtask. Here it is written clearly, this task becomes a subtask. So once you click on this one, the start of the project and earthwork excavation both will become the subtasks of project initiation. So let us click on this one. So these two will become the subtasks. Similarly, under this RCC work, so I select foundation concrete and columns and beams and I'll click on this indent button. So this will become the subtask of RCC work. And similarly, in the brickwork, you select the masonry up to plinth level, lintel level, roof level. So the three tasks. So now click on this indent task. So it will become the subtask. So here, similarly, it will become under the RCC roof work, RCC roof and curing. So these two will become the subtasks. In the cement plastering, you're having the interior plastering and exterior. So click on this one. And so under this cement plastering, it will enter the interior and exterior plasterings will become the subtasks. So this is the way how to create the subtask. Okay. So you have to use this task menu under the task menu schedule and indent task. You have to click on this one. So this is the way how we have to select the subtask. So once the subtask is created, so now you have to enter the durations for the subtask. No need to enter the duration for the project. I mean the main task, project initiation. You have the zero and question mark. That means there is no duration for the subtasks. So you have to enter the subtask durations so that uh, the total duration for the main task will be calculated automatically. Okay. So what I'll do, so before we are entering the durations, let us see how the uh, duration is entered. Suppose if you want to enter the duration in minutes, so what you have to do? So suppose 45 minutes, so you just type 45 and M. without space. You type it and press enter key. So it will become 45 minutes. You see here. And suppose if you want to enter hours, 2 hours, you just type 2H without space. So it will become, and press enter key, it will become 2 hours. It will show as 2 hours. And if it is in days, so you just type 3D, so it will become 3 days once you press enter. And if weeks means you have to enter, suppose 6W, so it will become 6 WKS weeks. So if it is in months, so you have to type 2 MO month, just press enter. So it will become MONS months. So this is the way how you have to enter the durations. Okay. So if you generally we use the word, I mean days. Days is the default. That's why it is shown in the default. Okay. So default. And if it is a big project, then you have to use this months or weeks. Okay. So depending upon the project duration, you can use whether months or weeks. And for normal projects, we generally use days and sometimes weeks. That depends upon the project manager or the company which uses this software. So this is the way how you have to enter the duration. Okay. So now let us enter the duration for all the subtasks. So this I will just delete it. No need of this one. So just delete it. And now we'll go to this project initiation. That's what I will show you how to enter the duration. So for the duration you have to enter the duration only for the subtasks. So start of the project, it is a, uh, you know, it is an action required. So at one point, so it is a specific point start, just like the runners will say just 1, 2, 3 start. That means it is a initiation or specific point, which is a important point. So the duration for this one is generally 0. So 0 days, 0D. So it is taken as 0D and means just type 0D, press enter, it will be taken as 0 days. And for this earthwork excavation, I'm typing here as 15 days, 15D. So once you type these two, 0 days and 15 days, so automatically the total duration for the project initiation main task is calculated. So no need to enter for this, project initiation. Similarly, for the foundation concrete also, you have to enter the duration. For this one, I will just enter the duration here as 30 days, 30D. Okay, and columns and beams, I will just enter here as 45 days. So the total days will be calculated. So this is, it is calculated as 45 days. So that means it thinks that both foundation concrete and column and beams are started at the same time. It can't be possible. Once you finish the concreting of foundation, then you can start columns. So that means after 30 days, you can start this columns and beams work. That means 30 plus 45, which becomes 75. So this is achieved when you give the linking of tasks. That we will see later. So just now I'm entering all the durations. So here, so after this one, I will enter here as, the masonry up to flint level, say 20 days. Just I'll enter the values. And for this one also, I will enter here as 20 days. And for masonry up to plinth level, I will type here as 30 days. Up to roof level, I type it like this. Okay. And for RCC roof and like that. So you have to enter all the durations. Okay. So once you enter the durations, I will just enter here this one as 25 days. And And for curing, so I will enter here as 35 days. Okay, so that we will see later. So, and then for the uh, interior plastering, I will enter here as 15 days. For exterior plaster, I will enter here as 20 days. So, like that, you have to enter all the durations for the subtasks. Okay. So once you enter all the subtasks, you will see on the right side in the uh, the Gantt chart view, you will see all the bars here. Okay. So all are starting at the same time. So that means on 26th March, so all the tasks are started. So which is not possible. So what you have to do here is you have to link the tasks. That is the main thing. Before going to that, we will see one more thing. What is this milestone? So milestone means what? That you have to learn here. So milestone means it is a specific point in a project timeline. Specific point, you know. So specific point means it is an important thing. Start of the project is the important thing. So it is a specific task, but it doesn't have any duration. Start means it started. So duration will be zero. So this task having zero duration, so it is called a milestone. Milestone means it is an important point in the project schedule. So this start of the project is zero duration. So that will be shown in a rhombus shape. Okay, you can see here the shape of this zero duration is it's a rhombus type. So which means it is a milestone. Okay, so how to insert a milestone? Okay, either you can type it as zero, or suppose if I have to insert a milestone after this masonry work, here I have to insert below this one, below masonry uh, up to roof level. I have to insert a milestone. Milestone means so I have kept a target. So by this date, I have to finish everything. So here you have to uh, insert the milestone. For this one, you select the RCC roof work because above this milestone will be created as you know uh, how you do in the Excel the same way. So I have selected RCC roof work and under this task menu, you are having here the insert panel. So under that, you are having the milestone. So just click that one to insert a milestone. So above this RCC roof work milestone is inserted. You can type here, the main task. So here you have to type as completed masonry completed masonry work. So this is the milestone now you can see here. Okay. So like that you can keep the milestone. So this is the way how you have to insert a milestone. So you have to remember that milestone is having a zero duration and it is the important or specific point in a project schedule. Okay. So once you have created this uh, subtasks and durations and entering the milestones. So the next thing is you have to link the task. So link the task means that is the sequence of the order of the project. Suppose, for example, you see here the start of the project. So next one is earthwork excavation. So that means how to link these two. So we use this the third column, start date and finish date given here. Okay. So once you give the uh, predecessor, so there are the two terms you should know what is a predecessor and what is the successor. So if you see here, the predecessor means for the earthwork excavation, the task before this earthwork excavation is called the predecessor. That means uh, the earlier task. And the task after this earthwork excavation, that is foundation concrete, this is called the successor. Okay, the two terms you have to remember, predecessor and successor. The task before the selected task is called the predecessor, and the task after this selected task is called the successor. Okay, so once you understand this one, now we'll see how to link the tasks. So link the tasks is there are four types in this linking the task. So how it is linked and what are those? Let us see. So let us select this earthwork excavation and double click on this one. So if you double click, you will get a window with various tabs. You can see predecessors, resources, advanced, notes, and all those things. So you click on this predecessor and click under this task name and click the drop down arrow. So you will see here all the tasks that you have mentioned here. So project initiation and before going to that, you have to see what are the types of this predecessor. You just click on this earthwork excavation and select the start of the project. That means this earthwork excavation can be started once the start of the project is started. Okay, so there are four types of these predecessors. That is finish to start to start, and finish to finish, and start to finish. I think you have learned about these predecessors in your CPM and PERT classes. So this is what you call it as finish to start. That means the start of the work should be finished to start this earthwork excavation. So what I'll do, either I can take finish to start or start to start option here, but that means both the works can be started, okay, with zero lag. So I select this one, okay, and click OK. And what about this finish to finish means both the works should be finished at the same time. And the last one is start to finish. That means so this option is used when the both the works are started at the different time, but needs to be finished at the same time. Okay, so this is a way how you have to select these predecessors. So it is written as FSSS and FSSS. So all these you will get familiar once you come across a particular task. Okay, so now I select this start to start. That means both the works will be started at the same time and with a zero lag. Say click OK. So now you see the arrow mark added here. That means this work is started at the same time. Okay, so coming to the next task, foundation concrete. So foundation concrete is started once the earthwork excavation is finished. So double click on this one and what you have to select the task predecessor. So it is supposed to be earthwork excavation. So this should be finished. Okay, this should be finished. Earthwork excavation should be finished. Then you can start the foundation concrete. So finish to start. So this is the default option you will get. So click OK. So you can see here the arrow mark is changed here. You can use this zoom out button to zoom in and zoom out. Okay. So like this, so that you can see all the tasks. So similarly, columns and beams. So once the concreting of column is done, so what is the predecessor for this columns and beams? This is the foundation concrete. So this is, you have to select here and you have to finish this work before you start the column. So select finish to start and click OK. Okay. So like this, you have to link all the tasks. No need to link the main tasks. You have to link only the subtasks. No need to link the main tasks. Only subtasks will be linked. So here the masonry to plinth up to plinth level. So double click on this one and select the columns and beams as the predecessor task and select this one and finish to start with a zero lag and click OK. So you can see here all the tasks are moved and also you can observe automatically the start date and finish date are calculated based on the durations given. Here you don't have the start date and finish date for the subtasks. Once you link the task, so the start and finish dates are calculated automatically. So this plinth level, after the plinth level, so lintel level, task will be started. So you have to select the masonry up to plinth level is the predecessor task. And once it is finished, you can start the work. So same thing. So you can observe in the, you can observe in the this gunshot view also. This is the bar chart. And similarly, you can link the same one up to roof level. So this is also the same option. So finish to start and like this. Okay. So similarly, you have to link all the tasks like this. Okay. So this is the way how you have to link the tasks. Okay. So linking the tasks is the important thing. Only the project manager will come to know how to link the tasks. So when the two tasks are started in simultaneously, then you have to give the option as start to start. That means the two works will be started at the same time. Suppose if you take this interior plastering and exterior plastering, these two tasks will be started, at the same time. Okay. So this is the completed masonry. This is the, you know, uh, milestone. So this will be the milestone. So once you finish the masonry work up to this roof level, so this is the milestone. Okay. So this RCC roof work is started once you complete the masonry work. Okay. So you are linking this one, and the curing will be started. See, curing. When you can start the curing means you can start the curing once the roof is finished. So this is the way how you have to start it. So you can mention it as per the standards 28 days curing. Okay. So this interior plastering and exterior plastering both can be started at the same time. Okay. So this is started once the curing is over, we can start it. And the exterior plastering, we double click on this one and we can select the interior plastering. And in the type, you can select here as start to start. That means both the plasterings we can start at the same time. Okay. You can keep the two batches and one batch will be doing the interior plastering. Another batch is doing the exterior plastering. So like that you can make arrangements. So I'll give the option start to start. So you can see here that two tasks are starting at the same time. Okay. So like this, you can mention all uh, the task predecessors. Okay. And you can also see the uh, dates beside the milestone. You'll see here the November 5th is the milestone. By November 5th, you have to finish the masonry work like this. That is the specific point in a project, which we call it as a milestone. Okay. If you want, you can put it in a different color, like red color, and make it as bold. Uh, like this, you can make it. Okay. So this is the way how you have to um, create the subtasks and linking that subtasks and entering the durations and how to create a milestone. All these things we have seen here. So once you have created this one, you should know how to, uh, you have to enter all the tasks and make it into subtasks, and finally you will get like this picture. So I have entered all these same tasks. So even the flooring finishes and all those things, and plumbing, electrification, all can be finished at the same time. Okay, so once you have finished, what you have to do is you have to, you know, what you have to do is you have to go to this gun chart format. Okay, so gun chart format, and click on this project summary task. Click on this one. So it will show you the total duration of the project here. It will show the total duration of the project. So in 233 days, we can finish this project. And also you can see the project name here, and it is written as project 2. So that's why the same name will appear here. And the day it is started and when it is going to end. You can also move the width of the columns as you do in the case of Excel. Okay. So here all the bars are in, the blue color. But once you link everything, okay, so once you link everything, and then after giving this project and summary task, the next thing what you have to do is you have to um, do the CPM or CPM, that is critical path analysis you have to do. That we will see in the next exercise. Thank you.